Hello, boys and girls. I'm so happy that you have joined me today. Today's lesson is Lesson Q, Questioning Quentin. And when Quentin first came to school, he did not know how to ask questions. He would raise it, like if the teacher was teaching about an octopus, he would raise his hand, and instead of asking a question, he would say something like, "I saw an octopus," or he always wanted to tell things. So today we're going to really think about asking the right kind of questions. So Quentin learned that there are six really good words that you can start a sentence with when you want to know some information. So when he wanted to know some information about an octopus that the teacher was teaching about, he would raise his hand and either start his sentence with who, what, when, where, why, or how. And I'm thinking how right here in the middle of your palm. So if you have the sign, I'd like for you to say it with me. Who, go ahead, say who, what, when, where, why, or how. Those are all really great words to start a sentence with. All right, so he would say, if you wanted to know about the octopus, he might raise his hands and say, well, who feeds the octopus? And if he was my pet, I would say, well, Mrs. Frizzy feeds the octopus. Or what do you eat? What does an octopus eat? Well, an octopus loves to eat clams and shrimp and things at the bottom of the ocean or things that have a shell. When do you use your arms? These are really called tentacles, but they're arms. They're like arms. When do you use them? He uses his arms to open food or to crawl along the floor. Where do these octopuses live? They live in the ocean all over the world. And why do you have those 8 arms? He has 8 arms so he can move around and do more than one thing at a time. He might be eating with the one leg arm over here and opening an oyster over here. So he can use his arm, do 8 different things. Okay, and how, you're starting with the sentence, how do you protect yourself, little octopus? Well, I have ink that I use. He shoots out ink if something is dangerous around him so they can't see, it gets blurry. All right, so we're gonna think about our hands. So put your hands out. Let's do some breathing and stretching and think about we have 10 little fingers, don't we? So press your fingers away from you. And you can see you have a parallel line right in front of you. Right, now I want you to just pretend like this bottom part of your palm, I want you to press it as far as you can away. So right here, you're extending your arms or you're lengthening your arms. Now I want you to pull your arms back into the socket, okay? So let's start here. Keep your arms up. This is not easy, okay? We don't do easy things to get better. We keep trying to get stronger. So press your bottom down, sit tall first, and see if you can keep your body straight without moving forward this time. Ready? So press your arms away from you, lengthen your arms, and then bring them back in. Let's add some breathing with that, all right? Okay, so pull them in, breathe in. Now press them away from you like you're pressing a wall, breathe out. Yeah. Breathe in, pull your arms in, strong arms, and breathe out, press them away from you. Breathe in, retract your arms, draw them in to the socket, and breathe out, really lengthen them, press away from you. Okay. Now bring your arms straight down, and let's just pull each finger one at a time and see if we can release, okay? Start with your thumb, pull it down just gently, maybe push it back towards your palm. And the other finger, just pull it down, just giving them a little massage. Your other finger, and then your ring finger, and your little pinky finger. Okay, and then just kind of shake your hands out. Roll your shoulders back. Didn't know using your arms could be so hard, did we? Other side, just pull your thumb down. Just see if you can feel the joints, the different parts of your thumb. Give it a little massage and pull your finger down. Just massage it. Feel the muscles even in your finger and all the little tiny bones in your hands. Working so hard writing, but noticing your shoulders. They're not leaning forward. Pull them back. Retract your arms back into that socket of right here. Okay, now let's bring our hands and just like make a frame around your face. Okay, just press your arms back. I've got my glasses up here, okay. Arms back. Now pull your arms back away from you and see if you can squeeze your shoulder blades together here. So let's take a big inhale together. Keep your fingers on the side of your face, big inhale. Now exhale, just see if you can kiss your elbows together. Oh yeah, okay. Inhale out, exhale. Touch your elbows. Big inhale out, exhale, touch your elbows. Another time, inhale out and touch your elbows. Okay, good. Roll your shoulders here and roll them forward, noticing all the different movable spots on your body, your hands. Thinking about those 5 questions still, right? Or 6. Who, what, when, where, why, and right in the middle is how. If you want to know more information about something, those are the words you start with. Come over to tabletop. I want you to feel your hands and your fingers here. So take your 10 fingers and just press them down to begin in tabletop and really press them into the earth. Okay, now we're gonna do something a little bit harder. Take one hand and point your finger towards your knees. Okay, and then just roll back and forth and see if you can feel your wrist and the differences here. Giving your wrist just a gentle stretch, not being too fast, just gentle. Okay, put your other hand. Take your other hand, wrap it around and point your finger back towards your knee, and then come forward a little bit and back, just giving you that wrist a different type of movement. Yes. Okay, let's take a big breath together and exhale. Good. Now take your hands and let's just do a volcano, just so you can feel them here. So roll your toes under. Spread your fingers and lift your hips for volcano. Spread your fingers wide and let's breathe all together. In through your nose, inhale. Let your head hang, exhale. Come back on your knees and come all the way around to oyster pose. And thinking about that oyster, oh, the octopus loves to eat oysters. All right, and think about the oysters in the ground, filtering our beautiful waters, cleaning them out. And that's the same as your breath. So let's breathe all together. Inhale and exhale slow. Beautiful. Okay, can you remember the 5? I have 10 fingers up here, but let's just do one hand. Okay, the 5 questions. Let's see if we can do it together. Are you ready? Who, what, when, where, why, and how. So if you want to know more information today about anything that you want to find out about, if you're on a field trip or if you're with your parent, those are excellent questions that you can use. And when you take all those sentences together and find out something with those words, you can write a really good paragraph. That's how you make a paragraph. You ask all those questions and get as much information that you want to know about something, and then you can write about it and you can teach me something new. All right, boys and girls, make it a super day. Remember to breathe deeply to calm your nervous system. Have a great one. The choice is yours.